We're live.
Hello.
We're live.
Hello.
It's Jeremy Myers. Jeremy Myers says hello.
Hello. Have been taken.
Are you doing all right, Jeremy Myers?
Yes.
Oh, wait, it's just Jeremy. I thought it was Jeremy Myers. It's just Jeremy. Can you guys hear us? Are we coming through loud and clear?
Yes. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. We're going to find out. Jeremy Myers is in the house. Yes, indeed. Jeremy Myers is terrifying. You make a good Michael Myers, Bubba. Maybe next year you'll be Michael Myers for Halloween.
Yes.
Would that be cool?
Yes.
Yeah. You'd be a good, well, you'd be really any Michael Myers.
Jeremy is like before last is old school Pennywise.
Yeah, you were old school Pennywise for Halloween.
Chucky.
Then you were Chucky. Who were you then before? Who were you before Chucky?
Charlie Chaplin.
No, that was a long time ago. You were Charlie Chaplin. You were the Joker one year, the Heath Ledger Joker.
Heath Ledger Joker.
You were Scorpion from Mortal Kombat one year.
Scorpion for Mortal Kombat.
Trying to think what your other costumes.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, yeah, you were Vader one year. Kylo Ren.
Kyle Wen.
You were Kylo Ren one year. I think. And Freddy, you made a really good Freddy one year.
Pretty good Freddy.
Yeah, you were more of a Wes Craven's New Nightmare Freddy.
New Nightmare Freddy.
Yeah, I have to see if I can find those pictures because I found Jeremy.
Mikio Hughes. He's a New Nightmare.
Yeah, Mikio Hughes, because I found Jeremy like a long coat and he had the glove and the mask and a hat, and he rocked it out. He looked good. Ooh, look, the fans catching Michael's hair blowing in the wind. How's everybody doing on it's Devil's Night.
Devil's Night.
Like in The Crow.
In The Crow.
Yeah. It's Halloween Eve. Hope you all out there are having a good.
Jeremy is The Crow.
Yeah, you were the Crow one year too. I forgot about that.
Jason's mad with the makeup.
Yeah, I got mad with the makeup at one point. I couldn't get it just right. But we made it happen.
Very happy.
Yeah, we made it happen. Let's see who's with us so far. Rootsman, Sean Sr., Drummond Dan, John Melancholy, Gabe K. Oakland. Say hello to Gabe, Bubba.
Hello, Gabe.
Let's see, Joe McKenzie, not Morgan Freeman. Preston, there's Captain Halloween, my buddy Keith, Bill Blasco, Sean Sr., Apex Machine. There's Jamie. So to Jamie.
Hello, Jamie.
It's Preston. Ash YT, hello. Horror Geek, CCG 88. The Movie Geek, Robert Maxwell. 111 High HGH. Anthony Jordan, Mike Hughes. There's Mike from the UK, Bubba.
From the UK.
Yeah, all the way from the UK. There's Jillian from Canada. And there's Toronto Freddy, also from Canada.
Yes.
Yep. So we've got Canada in the house. Hey, Joe, what's up? Hope everybody's doing well this Friday afternoon.
Friday afternoon.
Or it's Friday afternoon, at least if you're on the East Coast of the U.S. So tell everybody what we're watching today.
Halloween 6, the theatrical cut.
Halloween 6, the theatrical cut, not the producer's cut, the theatrical cut of Halloween 6, the Curse.
Oh,
Michael Myers. You take the knife away. Hope everybody's doing good. Devil's Night. Is anybody planning on going out and doing any playing any pranks tonight? It's also called Mischief Night, Bubba.
Mischief Night.
Mischief Night, yeah. Happy Halloween Eve to you. My afternoon is filled with studying, unfortunately. But tonight, going to watch Halloween. Very excited. Oh, very cool, Ash. Yeah, I'm going to one of my local theaters is playing Halloween tonight. So I'm going to try and catch that. They're playing it tonight and tomorrow. So I'm going to try and catch it tonight. Remind everybody what we're doing tomorrow, Bubba.
Halloween Day live stream.
Halloween Day live stream beginning when? What time?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock p.m. Jeremy's going to be in costume as Prince. I'm going to be
Charles
Bronson, at least for a little bit. But we're going to be giving away some cool stuff. A couple of hockey masks, a couple of tins of the Michael Myers sour candies, a couple of the hand me the snow globe there, Bubba.
Oh, gross.
A couple of these Friday the 13th snow globes, the bloody snow globes. They light up, which is kind of cool. So we'll be giving away a couple of those. That all starts tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ooh, Gabe wants to know what's on the menu after the stream, Bubba.
KFC.
There you go, KFC. Jeremy mentioned that right off the bat. Before we even got started, Jeremy was like, KFC after the live stream. So gonna be getting some KFC after the live stream. What are you gonna get?
French fries, biscuit, chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans.
That's a full meal right there. Chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, French fries, and a biscuit.
A biscuit.
Man, I can see Jeremy's already thinking about it.
The Loud House.
The Loud House. Oh, goodness gracious. Is the full producer's cut on YouTube? Now that I don't know. Speaking of pranks, I think we could all use a good Piz Jeremy prank call. That story you told a while back still kills me. LOL.
The Jerky Boys.
I'm hitting. Yeah, the Jerky Boys. I used to love listening to the Jerky Boys back in the day. I'm hitting up a drive-in double feature tonight of cool. Halloween 78 in 2018. Very cool. Did you guys check out the little teaser trailer they dropped for Halloween Kills yesterday? Jeremy and I did a teaser trailer reaction and breakdown. If you guys missed that, that's up now. Yeah, what are you going?
Candyman movie.
What are you going to get to drink?
Pepsi.
No, what are you going to get to drink at KFC?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. I knew it. You were right on the button there, Rootsman. Frank Rizzo. Yeah. I loved Frank Rizzo. I loved Saul Rosenberg. Let's see, what were some of their other characters? There was Mike DeRucci. There was Jack Torse. Oh God, yeah. I probably can't do. I mean, prank calling is sort of a lost art now, with caller ID and all that stuff. Prank calling's a thing of the past, man. You know, the prank callers of today are the freaking robocalls and the spam calls and all that crap. Oh my God, I get those. My number is supposed to be on every one of those no call lists. I got one just a few minutes ago. Like, it pops up on my phone, spam risk. Or you'll get a call, and like as soon as you answer it, you hear like a boat, like a ship horn sounding, like you've just won a free cruise, or stuff like that. Oh God, I hate that. Those are the prank callers of the 21st century, right there. Love the tease. No trick in here, only treats. I hear you, Jamie. That's me and Jeremy tomorrow. No treats or no tricks, only treats, right?
Right.
So Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey.
So who out there is going to be watching along with us for Halloween 6, the theatrical cut? Not the producer's cut, the theatrical cut. I do have a funny story about Halloween 6, if you'd like to hear that, in lieu of a prank phone call. So, 95, me and a couple of buddies went to watch Halloween 6 in the theater. And I was absolutely stoked. I'd never seen a Halloween film in the theater up to that point. I thought the trailers for Halloween 6 looked pretty good. And I was just super stoked to watch this movie in the theater. So we walk up to, me and one of my buddies, we walk up, we were 15 at this point. We walk up to the ticket window, and the lady at the window goes, "How old are you?" And of course you go, 17, right? It's an R-rated movie. She asked me, "How old are you?" 17. Okay. I give her my money. She hands me a ticket. My buddy says, "I'm 17. Gives her his money. She hands him a ticket. My other buddy, who was only 16, for whatever reason, instead of just saying, "Hey, I'm 17, he pulled out his wallet and handed her his ID. I have no idea what he was thinking. So me and my other buddy, we'd already gone inside. We weren't in the theater yet, but we were like at the concession stand, waiting for him to come around to come inside. Because the way that they had the theater set up, it was like in a mall. So, I mean, you had to kind of, you pay, then you walk in and around, and there's the concession, and here's the movies. So we're waiting for him to walk around, and he never comes around. And like, I'd already bought like a Coke, and so we kind of stepped out into the hallway and looked for him, and he was standing there at the end of the hallway with his hands in his pockets and this dumb grin on his face. And I go, "Oh my God." So we walk out to him, and he goes, I can't get a ticket." I said, "Why not? Didn't you tell him you were 17? I showed her my ID. I said, "You freaking idiot. Why did you show her your ID?" Oh, I get the car warranty calls all the freaking time too, Jamie. So I could have killed him. So I said, okay. I mean, I was so desperate. I walked up to the ticket window, and I was like, "Yeah, I need to get another ticket for a buddy of mine." And the woman at the window was like, "You mean your buddy right there who showed me his ID?" And I said, No, another buddy. He's back there somewhere." And she was like, "No." So I walked up to just this random guy, and I said, "Hey man, will you buy a ticket for my buddy here? He can't get in," and blah, blah, blah. So he was like, "Yeah, sure, man. No problem. No problem." He walks up to the ticket window, and he literally turns around and points at my buddy. Like, "Yeah, I'm buying the ticket for him." So now the woman at the ticket counter woman, like, she's like, "Hey, come here, you," pointing at me, "Come here." So I walk up there, and I'm like, "Yeah?" And she goes, "You do that again, you're out of here." So I turn around, I look at my buddy, and I'm sure I threw some 4-letter words at him, but we left. We had to leave. I was all for him being as dumb as he was. I said, "Me and you," because I looked at my other buddy, and I said, "Let's just go in and let's watch it. And he can sit out here and wait for us." That's how I was pissed. I was even like, just go buy a ticket for some PG movie that's playing right now and walk into Halloween. And he wouldn't even do that. I was livid. So here I am with my ticket in my hand and my Coke in the other, and we're walking out of the theater to his truck and driving home. I could have killed him. I could have killed him. To this day, just thinking about it makes my blood boil. I could have seen Halloween 6 in the theater, but no. At least my money went toward the box office of Halloween 6. I didn't see it in the theater, but I paid to see it in the theater. But oh my God, I could have killed him. I was pissed at him. Clearly, I'm still pissed at him. I've still not gotten over it. So But yeah, and he was the nicest guy in the world, this friend of mine, but God love him, he was not bright. He was not bright. But I can guarantee you this, he's a rich man. He's a rich man. So, yeah. What do you think, Bubba?
Cool.
And it was not cool. It was not cool at all.
Good.
It wasn't good either. It was very, very bad. But yeah, so that's kind of a funny story related to Halloween 6. So who's going to be watching along with us? Again, this is the theatrical cut, not the producer's cut. I wanted to go back and revisit the theatrical cut because that's the first one that I saw. And, or of course, the theatrical cut was the first version of Halloween 6 that I ever saw. And I like both cuts of Halloween 6, really for different reasons. Yeah, all of our theaters in this area were super relaxed. Jeremy, you're going to have all your Pepsi drank before we even start the movie, Bubba. I know you're not that thirsty.
American.
Do I still have the ticket stub? No. I wish that'd be kind of cool. Do I get the student loan spam calls? I don't think I've gotten one of those. I get the car warranty spam calls a lot. I get the, hey, you've won a free cruise calls, although I've not got one of those in a little while. And like what's cool now is like on my caller ID on my phone, it will alert me for a spam risk. And I don't even, and like nowadays, if I get a phone call from a number I don't recognize, I just decline it. If it's important, they'll leave a message. If it's not, they won't. So, but yeah, Halloween 6 is kind of, it's sentimental to me for a number of reasons. I think because of that horribly tragic story. But I also think that Halloween 6 was kind of like the last real Halloween movie. Of course, it was Donald Pleasant's last hurrah as Dr. Loomis. So that means a lot, I think, to me. And really, it was the last Halloween kind of my childhood, because by the time H2O came out, I'd either already graduated from high school or I was about to graduate from high school. So, man, should I get the Trick or Treat Studios Seed of Chucky doll? I don't know. I've not seen what it looks like. I'm sure if it's anything like their just regular Chucky doll, it's going to be super expensive. So, I mean, the quality on that one looked really good, but I think it was like what, $500, $600? That's a lot. Halloween 6 is misunderstood. It's no masterpiece, but it's not the disaster people make it out to be. I really like Halloween 6, both cuts of the movie. I think it's a really stylish looking film. I think it's well shot. I think it looks great. It captures the fall, autumn atmosphere, I think, perfectly. I like the mask in Halloween 6. I like George Wilbur as Michael Myers in Halloween 6. I like Paul Rudd. I like Marion Hagen. I kind of wish they would have given Jamie a better
explosion at the Hattonville police station.
That's what happened at the end of Halloween 5. I know. It would have been nice if they'd brought Danielle Harris back and they did more with that character of Jamie. Because really, when you think about the character of Jamie, what a sad, horrible life she led. From 4 to 6, and her demise, particularly in the theatrical release of Halloween 6, is just awful. Awful. But Yeah, I mean when you think about it, she's a incredibly tragic and sad character. Chucky Fanatic 10. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate that. Say thank you, Chucky Fanatic.
Oh, Chucky Fanatic.
Appreciate that, man. Very kind of you. Love you guys. Well, thank you very much. Love you too, buddy. So yeah. Halloween 6. My goodness. Looster Star, hello. Halloween 1 through 6 is equivalent to the Paramount. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Gabe. After 6, it seemed like there was kind of an end to, I don't know. To me, again, it feels like it's the last real Halloween film. Because H2O doesn't really feel like a Halloween movie to me. Halloween Resurrection is Halloween Resurrection. And then you get into the Rob Zombie stuff, and that's just a whole other thing. And then you got the new films, and the new films just say, yeah, all those movies never happened. Those movies don't exist. Just forget those. Yet we're going to constantly reference those movies throughout our movie while pretending that they don't exist. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, do I enjoy H2O? It's okay. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It just kind of is. It just feels kind of flat and overly sanitized and very 90s. It feels more like a Scream ripoff than a Halloween movie.
90s horror film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. H2O had no Haddonfield, which is a huge missed opportunity. Yeah. I mean, Haddonfield was in there briefly, wasn't it? At the very beginning. But now I remember the hype for Halloween H2O when that thing was coming out. Huge hype for that movie. I didn't see it in the theater either, though. But I was really excited to watch it. Are you ready to get this party started, Bubba?
Yes.
All right, Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. We're going to get the ball rolling here momentarily. Got those on there good?
Yes.
Here, turn around here. Let me see. Yeah, I think you're good. All right, nice and tight. I've got my earbud ready to roll. We are at the very beginning of the theatrical release of Halloween 6, not the producer's cut, the theatrical cut. So we'll give you guys just a minute to get everything synced up if you're going to be watching along with us. We're at 00.00. Wish Paul Rudd would reprise his role for Halloween Kills. Yeah, it would have been cool if he did, because I mean, it would have been a callback to Halloween 6. And like I said, even though they're saying that all these sequels didn't exist, they're referencing them constantly, it seems like, in Halloween 2018 and even in Halloween Kills. I mean, they're bringing back Haddonfield Memorial Hospital, and Jamie's going to be in Haddonfield Memorial Hospital pretty much the entire time. So, or her part of the movie is going to be pretty much entirely inside the hospital. Hey, Count Von Strange the Fourth, how are you? Hello, Stopper. Hey, Dave. Josh Hartnett, yeah.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in H2O. That's right. Yeah, he got a ice skate to the face.
Ice skate to his face.
Yeah, that had to hurt, Bubba. That had to hurt. How's it going, Dave? Say hi to Dave, Bubba.
Hello, Dave.
Up in New Jersey. What's the weather like up there in New Jersey, New York? Has it gotten, did you guys get any snow yet? Gabe, thank you for the $4.99 super chat, sir, for some Halloween treats. Thank you, my friend. Very generous of you. Appreciate it. Say thank you, Gabe.
Thank you, Gabe.
Yeah, for some Halloween treats, Bubba. Yeah, Jeremy's just drinking a good old regular Pepsi. And I got some Deer Park 100% natural spring water, established in 1873. Wow. No snow yet, but it's only 42 degrees. Toronto is cold. I know why either Wyoming or Montana got hit with some like a couple of feet of snow here recently. "100% filtered tap water, probably, yeah." Toronto is cold, yeah. No snow up in Canada yet. I'm surprised there's not been any snow up in Canada yet. All right, so we're going to get the ball rolling here. Are you ready?
Ready.
Are you ready for the curse?
Yes.
Let's explore the curse of Michael Myers, Bubba.
Yes.
Let's just hope none of us get cursed with the mark of thorn.
Mark of thorn.
Yeah, is it on your wrist? Nope. Okay, you're good.
Good.
You're good. All right, so we're going to count down from three. Again, we are at the very beginning of the film, 00.00 theatrical cut, not producer's cut. So it's count down from 3,
2,
1. Here we go. Dimension Films. Mustafa
Akkad.
Yeah.
Mustafa Akkad.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Chappelle. He directed Phantoms.
Yep. Joe Chappelle directed Phantoms with Ben Affleck. And who else? Who else? Who else was in Phantoms, Bubba? Do you remember? Do you remember? You can't even hear. Who else was in Phantoms? Do you remember?
Yes.
Is it too loud? Let me turn it down a little bit. I think it might be too loud. All right, I think that might be better. Is that better?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, a little bit too loud. One thing I do like about this movie, about the theatrical cut, I mean, is it's a crazy movie. The editing, everything about it. The guitar. Did you guys check out my live stream with Alan Howarth the other night? That was really cool, I think. That was a lot of fun. Uh-oh. Michael's coming, Bubba.
Michael's coming.
Also, I've always been kind of, if you think about this movie, like, is Jamie's baby here? Jamie's baby here is supposed to be like Michael's baby, right? That's... Yes, very cool stream. That was an incredible interview with Alan Howarth. Went deep in places. I know. Yeah. But he talked about how he basically did 2 scores for Halloween 6 for the theatrical cut, or for the producer's cut and for the theatrical cut.
Alan Howard.
Alan Howard.
John Carpenter.
Halloween theme by John Carpenter.
Joe Chappelle directed Phantoms.
Joe Chappelle directed Phantoms. That's right.
Phantoms.
Yep.
Peter O'Toole.
Peter O'Toole. Yeah. Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, Bubba.
Phantoms.
This was the last movie that Mustafa Akkad, he passed away after H2O, right?
Right.
There's Calhoun Reloaded. Hey, Calhoun. Seeing Christian Hannah geek out, talking to Mr. Howarth was outstanding. Yeah. Uh-oh. Michael's coming. This movie also reminds me a lot of like Halloween 4 with all the blue filters. There's lots of blue filters. He passed away after Resurrection. That's right. He did pass away after Resurrection. Because I remember an interview with Mustafa Akkad where he talked about casting Busta Rhymes and how of course, Mustafa Akkad didn't know who Busta Rhymes was, but it was really his son, Malik, who was a big Busta Rhymes fan. I was like, oh, Busta Rhymes. Yeah, we got to get Busta Rhymes in this movie. So it's Malik Akkad who we should blame for Busta Rhymes being in Halloween Resurrection. This is a really cool scene here too, where Michael comes out of the shadows and grabs this lady by the throat. Uh-oh, she's in trouble, Bubba.
Trouble.
Yep. What happened to her?
She got killed.
She did. So this is a cool kill here. Michael just backs off and kind of looks at her.
That.
Also, like this scene here where Michael comes up out of like whatever this is. He's like, oh, he's kind of doing a Halloween 2 when he comes up out of there, because he's like all stiff and he's holding the knife like this way. Oh, this dude here. Get out of my truck. He's like the he's got a little Bucky in him from Halloween 4. Like, what is this dude doing? Just hanging out in the rain, drinking beer.
Happened to Buddy.
He got no chiropractor in the world is going to be able to help him, bud. He's just hanging out in the pouring rain, drinking some beers, you know, out in the middle of nowhere. Hey, Piz and Jeremy, love you guys. Your videos always cheer me up and cheer me and my wife up. Hey, Dan, that's cool. Shout out to Dan. And what's your wife's name, Dan? There's Dawn of the Dead. What's up? Timestamp. We are at 7 minutes and 40 seconds. It's the Man in Black, Bubba.
The Man in Black.
And I like all the quick cut editing flashy stuff that they do in the theatrical cut to. That's all Weinstein stuff. That's all. Make it look like a music video. Kids love music videos. We can't have a sequence in this movie go longer than 20 seconds.
Macaulay Culkin.
That's not Macaulay Culkin. And then he's got like the thorn drawing there on the wall.
Thorn.
There's the names. Oh, there's Abby. Say hi to Abby.
Abby.
Over on Twitch. Yes, the Halloween stream is tomorrow, beginning at 1 p.m. All treats, no tricks, Abby. Alan was awesome. He could talk forever and tell stories for days. I know. He is one of those guys. He's one of those guys. I mean, you just kind of let go. You know what I mean? He really sort of guides the conversation more than I do. But very candid, clearly a very, very intelligent guy. I'm not even going to pretend I understood half of what he was saying when he was talking about the different frequencies and the pyramids and all that stuff. But he definitely made it sound interesting and engaging. Marion Hagen in her underwear. And there's Tommy across the way, peeping. He's a peeper, Bubba.
Peeper.
He's a peeper. But I've always liked Marion Hagen's character in this film. And of course, Paul Rudd's first performance.
Curse of Thorn.
Yep. And the sound effects, yep. Do I agree with the Curse of Thorn? I don't know. I kind of like the whole Curse of Thorn mythology. Yeah, I really like Marion Hagen. I've always really liked her as you can't even really call her a final girl because, I mean, she's a woman. She's an adult woman. She's a mother, a single mother. You know, she's not the virginal heroine. You know what I mean? She feels more like a real person. Yeah, Jeremy and I are both excited for Halloween. And here comes Dr. Loomis. The late, great Donald Pleasance. You know, I mean, they can bring back John Carpenter to produce the movies. They can bring back Jamie Lee Curtis to play Laurie Strode. But it just doesn't feel like a Halloween movie without Donald Pleasance. Us old ladies like to be referred to as girls. Makes us feel young again. But yeah, it made Marion Hagen's character feel, I don't know, just more grounded, more authentic than if it was just another, virginal teen high school girl, The Thorn trilogy is a fun little pair. Ooh, bless you. I agree. The Thorn trilogy is a fun little parallel universe, I think. Pizzo, I was in the new Halloween coming out. They filmed it in Charleston and they needed extras, so I'm in it. Oh, cool. Yeah, my buddy Barry got to be in it as an extra. So that's pretty cool.
Jamie's in trouble.
Jamie's in trouble, yeah. So yeah, that's very cool, Caleb, yeah. You know, this Barry Gibbs guy, the shock jock, they tried to get Howard Stern to play Barry Gibbs, the shock jock. And there's Dr. Wynn, the mysterious Dr. Wynn, Bubba.
The Man in Black.
Spoiler alert.
Dr. Terrence Wynn.
Dr. Terrence Wynn, yeah. What's the actor's name who plays Dr. Wynn?
Ho.
I had it right on the tip of my tongue. Mitch Ryan.
Mitch Ryan.
Yeah. But what's kind of cool about Halloween 6-2 is that, I mean, it brings, you've got Tommy here from part 1 and Jamie from 4 and 5. So it sort of crosses, you know, crosses those movies over a little bit. Although I don't think they don't share any screen time together, but yeah. Again, just thinking about Jamie's character arc in 4, 5, and 6 and what a tragic character she is. Barry Sims, that's right, Gabe. Barry Gibb is, yes, Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees. Barry Gibbs. Now, if only they'd had some Bee Gees songs on this soundtrack. Can you imagine? Oh, there's Christian Hannah. Say hello to Christian, Bubba.
Christian Hannah.
Uh-oh. There's a really cool shot here. Michael's shadow. My God. What are your all's thoughts on George Wilbur as Michael Myers? A lot of people don't like Wilbur as Myers, especially in this one, because he's a little thick, you know what I mean? I don't mind it. I mean, at this point, Michael's what? In his 50s? I mean, you know, your metabolism starts to slow down, you know, the older you get. I'm sure the Thorn cult fed him pretty well. I mean, they wanted to keep him happy, right? So, I mean, you know, got to feed a man well to keep him happy, right?
Right.
Yeah. George Wilbur's your number 1 Michael. Nice. Am I calling those dollar store candid treats? Not sure what you mean. The Dollar Tree candies that Jeremy and I got last time, I call those garbage treats. Those were nasty. My God. Because those went straight in the garbage after we got done with that video. Michael driving his creep van. You know. I don't like it. He's way too thick for Michael, but Michael getting older so it's fine. Wilbur is okay, but Dick Warlock is the best Myers. I agree. I have Jeremy's shirt, wore it yesterday. Yeah, our buddy John sent that to Jeremy.
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder what Thanksgiving was like with the cult and Michael. Very good question. You can bet they didn't give Michael the knife to carve that turkey. They kept that thing far away from him. But I'm sure Michael ate a big plate of turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes and the whole 9 yards. And then he was out like a light for the rest of the day. Out like a light for the rest of the day. Jamie's in trouble, Bubba.
In trouble.
And now Jamie's demise here, this was shot. This was a reshoot. Her death in the producer's cut is really lame. If you've seen the producer's cut, you know she's like in a coma or something, and the Man in Black just shoots her. I mean, that's horrible. But I mean, her death here is just so like, you know, via farm machinery. It's just so over the top. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just such a sad way for her to go out. And I think a lot of people who watch this movie, even people who are familiar with 4 and 5, don't realize that this is supposed to be the Danielle Harris character. And then you've got Michael here. They're going to embrace after he's thrown her on farm machinery. And what's funny too is if you watch the movie closely, you can tell what's a reshoot and what's not, because the guy that they had come in to play Michael for the reshoots is nowhere near as big as George Wilbur. So Michael goes from being kind of thick to being, you know, being kind of thin. You know, he's hit the Weight Watchers down in the catacombs with the Thorn cult.
Halloween Day.
Yeah, this is another cool shot coming down onto the house with the Myers. He's coming. And again, I mean, just look at this. I mean, the whole area here. I mean, it just screams suburban, you know, fall. I mean, look at that. The wind's blowing. There's leaves flying around everywhere. The yard is full of dead leaves. The trees are all changing colors. You know what I mean? It's like you just know immediately when. I mean, look at that. Like the street. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As much as I love Halloween and Halloween 2, it's so obvious that, you know what I mean, they did not shoot those movies in the Midwest. You know what I mean?
Memo.
Is that Memo there?
Memo.
You know, the Weinsteins did not want to hire Marion Hagen because they said her chin was too pointy. They didn't think she was hot enough for the movie. So, hey Gonzalo, thank you for the $4.99 super chats. Appreciate that, sir. Why is there so many licensed Halloween 5 stuff when it's the least favorite in the franchise? Happy Halloween. Well, happy Halloween to you too, sir. Appreciate that super chat. Very kind of you. I mean, that's a good. I wouldn't say Halloween 5 is the least favorite in the franchise. But for some reason, there's a lot of. Well, actually, outside of like Halloween 5 shirts and stuff, I don't see a lot of Halloween 5 licensed stuff. You see tons of Halloween 2 licensed stuff, and you see a lot of Halloween 6 licensed stuff. But aside from like, you know, of course, the mask and like some shirts and stuff, which I got a really cool Halloween 5 shirt the other day from Terror Threads. I don't see a whole lot of Halloween 5 stuff, really. You got to meet Marion Hagen, and I told her to give me a squeeze, so she gave me a big hug. Oh, that's very cool, man. That's very cool. Yeah, I'd love to meet Marion Hagen at a convention. Oh man. And of course we got all this you've got all this family drama here and the abusive dad. And of course you got the little guy here holding a knife on him. Which, I mean, I don't know, it kind of seems to me like, because I don't know where I was going with that. I totally lost forgot what I was going to say. Hey, there's Joey. What's up, Joey? Say hello to Joey, Bubba.
Oh, Joey.
I see 2 and 6 mostly. Yeah, a lot of 2 and 6 licensed stuff out there. And you know, I bet there's probably people who do, a lot of people who go to Marion Hagen's table at conventions and they're like, hey, give me a big squeeze, and she's like, let's just do a fist bump instead. You know what I mean? So you you got lucky there, man. You got lucky, Dave. But happy Halloween Eve to you also, Joey. What's your plans for Halloween? And I mean, they should have like left in, they should have put a scene in with Dr. Loomis where he's like really grieving for Jamie. Because, you know, I mean, he was trying to, I mean, he knew her in 4, he knew her in 5. And her dying, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, he failed her. He failed her in a way. So, I mean, should have put in a scene where Loomis had, like, breaks down thinking about Jamie, grieving over Jamie. Going to a little Halloween get together. Nice. I feel like the movies forget who Michael Myers is in the later movies. He loses that human tone and just becomes a big dumb brute, especially in Halloween 6. I feel like Halloween 2 has the best Myers. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't know. To me, Michael's different. There's something about him that differentiates him from Jason and Freddy. You know what I mean?
Chucky.
Yeah.
Candyman.
Because there's even when he was, you know, I don't know, there's still something kind of human about him, at least to me. Wasn't that Halloween porcelain bust from Spirit Halloween part? Nope, that was a Halloween 6. The porcelain bust, but you can see back in the corner over there, that's a Halloween. That's supposed to be Halloween 6. And they also had a blanket that I got. That's a Halloween 6 blanket. Bloomhouse should get Tom Atkins for Halloween Kills and Ends. I'd love to see Tom Atkins in one of those. Well, he's not going to be in Halloween Ends because that one's done, or Halloween Kills. I mean, that one's done. But yeah, I think that'd be awesome. Did you all see the video I did on Trick or Treat Studios' new 1/6 scale Halloween 1 Michael Myers figure? Because I was really impressed with that one. Really impressed with that figure. It's the Mark of Thorn burned into those hay bales, Bubba. It's his mark. He's come home, Jeremy.
Come home.
Oh, no. There's that Brother Kane song playing in the background.
Pearl Jam.
Well, no, not Pearl Jam.
Alice in Chains.
Alice in Chains. They were a 90s alternative band. I do like this song.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins, yeah. Yeah, it's very cool looking. What's my favorite scene in this movie? Oh goodness, I have to think about it. Probably when the one lady's running through all the laundry and she falls down, and there's that great shot of Michael holding the axe, and then he swings it into her and blood sprays all over the white laundry. Well, it's on my shirt, actually. That's a great sequence. It's a great shot of Michael, too. Hey, Joey, thank you for the $5 super chat, sir. Happy Halloween, guys. That Halloween Kills teaser trailer looked amazing. Can't wait for October of 2021. I'll be the first in line to get my ticket. Yeah, thank you, Joey. I appreciate that, man. Very kind of you. Yeah, I know that it just that just reminded everybody watched that teaser, and most everybody was really excited, but then it just reminds you, hey, you're going to be waiting a whole other year for this thing. You know what I mean? So I'm excited for Halloween Kills. I'm cautiously optimistic about it. I hope it's good. I really, really do. I mean, I have mixed feelings about the 2018 film. Very mixed feelings about it. But I hope Kills is just a far simpler, leaner, meaner Halloween film. And according to the test screenings and stuff, I mean, that's kind of what it is.
Meow.
Yeah, there's Meow again.
Miss Fruit.
Yeah, she kind of looks like Ms. Ruth. Ms. Ruth was Jeremy's aide in school.
And still.
Yeah. Back when he was in school. So, yeah.
The Power Rangers.
What about the Power Rangers?
They good. 90s TV show.
90s TV shows, yeah. This came out in 95. What other good movies came out in 95?
Lord of Illusions.
Lord of Illusions, yeah. What else?
Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
To Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. What else?
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison.
Tommy Boy.
Oh, I love Tommy Boy. The scene where Kara watches Beth get killed from across the street through the telescope. Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah. It's a lot better in the theatrical cut than it is in the producer's cut, I think. I mean, the producer's cut feels like a more complete movie.
Trouble.
A more you can't really say coherent when it comes to Halloween 6, can you? But I'd say a more coherent movie. This version's a lot flashier. But I don't know. I like the Flash sometimes. You know what I mean? And the producer's cut, is a little.
Showgirls.
Showgirls came out in 95?
Yes.
Okay. The producer's cut is a little, I don't want to say flat, but I mean they very much try to capture that vibe of the original Halloween. They're trying to make a classier, I guess, movie. I don't know. But I love this scene here after Loomis leaves. Mima, as Jeremy's calling this woman. I'm sure she would love to be, I'm sure she'd love to know that we're referring to her as Mima. Jeremy thinks it's funny. But I like the part where after Loomis leaves, she's running through the house and she gets the phone call, and you can see Michael standing behind her, like out in the yard, and there's the voice on the phone that says, "We want your child." That's cool. I remember seeing that in like a trailer or like some kind of preview for the movie and thinking like, wait a minute, who's helping Michael Myers out in this movie? Because there's Michael back there. Who's calling her on the phone and saying that? Does Michael have help? Is it the Men in Black? What's. Just got the bonus Friday the 13th Crystal Lake Memories disc in the mail. I got it with the original release. The incest angle in the producer's cut is terrible. Yeah, it's strange. Definitely strange that they would throw that into a Halloween movie. And again, it just makes the Jamie character's arc so horribly tragic and just sad. Who's that?
Michael.
No, who's that?
Oh,
it's the Man in Black.
The Man in Black.
Oh my God, he's stalking this poor boy.
'90s Demon Night.
Demon Night, yeah, that came out in. Did that come out in 95?
Yes, Tales from the Hood.
Oh, I love Demon Night. Demon Night's a good movie.
Candyman Farewell to the Flesh.
That came out in 95?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, there's Michael.
Michael.
He's in the house.
Mima's in trouble.
Mima is in trouble.
Trouble.
That's correct. Shannon, my wife, and I saw this one in the theater and swear you could see the mom in the washing machine all bloody. Does anyone remember that too? Huh.
The theatrical.
We'll keep really close look and see if you can actually. I've never seen that. Just the bloody clothing, but I don't know. We'll take a close look. Oh, and by the way, shout out to Shannon. Say shout out to Shannon.
Shout out to Shannon.
And this dude here just hitting the bottle all the time. I don't know. If I lived in Haddonfield and I was a Strode relative, I'd probably be hitting the bottle a lot. And I lived in the old Myers house, I'd be hitting the bottle too. I'd be hitting it too. Uh-oh. The axe is gone.
The ass is gone.
The axe is gone. Ethel would F him. Yes, that's true. Ethel would. Yes. I'm sure that pretty soon we'll have just the video of Jamie talking about her love of. Oh, here it is. Here it is. There's my. We want your child. I remember thinking, like, what? Who's saying that? There's Michael in the background, and who's talking to this woman on the phone like that?
Mama's in trouble.
Mama's in bad trouble now. One thing that I think is unique to Halloween movies too is that even in the daylight, even in a suburban area in the daylight, there it is. There's that awesome shot of Michael. And boom.
Red Mountain Dew.
You think that was Red Mountain Dew they sprayed on the laundry?
Red Mountain Dew.
You're funny, Bubba. But yeah, like even in the day, they can make it scary. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm sure we'll have a just the standalone segment of Jamie talking about her love of the Rob Zombie Halloweens uploaded on the Region Free channel soon. So those of you out there who've not subscribed to Region Free, you should do so. I wonder what John Strode would have thought of Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull Vodka. I bet he would have loved it. I bet he would have loved it. But I mean, look at this here. It's overcast. It's dreary. All the dead leaves on the ground. The tree, the bare trees. I mean, this is fall. You don't get that kind of atmosphere and stuff out of, just any Halloween movie. They really did a good job of capturing that here. And I think this is a really well shot, great looking movie too. So, I mean, Joe Chappelle knew what he was doing as far as how to make this look like a really great movie. Hey, FTV, what's up? Happy Halloween, Piz. Happy Halloween, Jeremy. Always good to see you guys. Did you guys like In the Mouth of Madness? I like In the Mouth of Madness. I don't know if Jeremy's seen it. Have you seen John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness?
Yes.
He may have caught bits and pieces
Village of the Damned.
He may have caught bits and pieces of it on television.
Village of the Damned.
Mm-hmm. 4, 5, and 6 were all shot about 2 miles from where I live. Oh, cool. So you're a Utah resident, huh, Parker? Because these were all shot in, I believe, Salt Lake City, right?
Salt Lake City.
Yep, John's not a good guy. Moves his family into the Myers house, doesn't tell them, he's abusive, he's alcoholic. You know what I mean? Not a good guy. They had talked about doing a Hellraiser versus Halloween movie, but I don't know. That's just that, and that's just because the Weinsteins own the rights to both. But I mean, I just
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, he's a creep.
He's a creep.
All right, so you walk into your bedroom, or you walk into your kid's bedroom, and your kid is sitting on the bed with the weirdo peeper who lives across the street from you.
Playing Super Nintendo.
Playing Super Nintendo. My response wouldn't have been, "What are you doing here?" My response would have been, he's playing Game Boy. My response would have been far more aggressive.
Dancing at the Opera.
The Phantom of the Opera. That's right.
Lon Chaney.
Mm-hmm. Mrs. Blankenship. If you remember in the original Halloween, when Laurie tells young Tommy and Lindsay to run down the street to, doesn't she say does she say the Blankenships? What does she say? I don't remember, but I thought, if I recall correctly, Blankenship is like a reference to the first Halloween. I may be wrong there. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might be wrong. Thank you. Happy Halloween to you as well. Parker. Village of the Damned was awesome too. Good call, Jeremy. I've not seen Village of the Damned in so long. I think I only saw it one time, and I didn't. Don't remember. Like, there's Michael hanging outside.
Michael.
Just standing out in front of the house. Hello, Toxic Ant. How are you? Get the gun and give him to the count of 3 to run. Anyone else going to deal with post-Halloween depression tomorrow? Yeah. Starting Sunday. Yeah, womp womp. I was actually talking about that. Jeremy and I did our final Spirit Halloween trip yesterday, and we filmed it. And I was sitting in the car, and I started talking about that. Like, oh man, this is our last foray to Spirit Halloween this year, and oh my god, Halloween is like 3 days away. And I was like, oh man, I don't know, I got a little depressed that usually I get excited for Halloween being right around the corner, but I was thinking like, well, that sucks because it's going to be Halloween in a couple of days, and then it won't be Halloween. So yeah, but that video will probably be out tomorrow after our Halloween Day stream. I got a video coming out today after our live commentary talking about Amazon admitting that when you buy media digitally from their platform, you don't own it. So that'll be that video is coming out after our stream today. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Paul Rudd was more like Tommy from Friday the 13th Part 5. Yeah, you know what? I agree. I've never really thought about that, but I think you're right. They should make Travis Scott kill Jason. They still have the Travis Scott combos at McDonald's? Those were pretty good, as I recall. You got the Mark of Thorn now, media dude. Hey, Fungal, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, so I just talked over Paul Rudd explaining the whole Curse of Thorn mythology. But, in a weird way, Halloween 6 and Halloween 3 kind of exist more in the same universe than any other Halloween movie in Halloween 3. Because they're talking about, Celtic pagan, the Celtic pagan origins of Halloween. So, I mean, that's kind of interesting to think about. It's a cool shot of Paul Rudd walking through the party with the flaming trash cans like bonfires. And here's Mrs. Blankenship talking about the origins of Halloween. It was a night of great power, Bubba.
No, great power.
When the days grew short and the spirits of the dead returned to their homes to warm themselves by the fireside.
Fireside.
The boogeyman.
The boogeyman.
What's the boogeyman, Bubba? Who is the boogeyman?
Michael Myers.
Correct. Does Nick Castle have any more scenes in Halloween Kills? I think so. I believe so. Yep. Piz is going to transform into Myers. I've already got the knife. So. I've already got the mask, too. It told him to kill his family. I remember also always thinking that this actress here, when she's dressed up as like the bride, that she was kind of hot, dressed up as the bride. And here's Barry. You can tell Donald Pleasance was in pain while doing this movie. If I recall correctly, that they would only shoot with him sort of, you know, they wouldn't do the longer hours with him when it came to shooting. So they'd kind of try and get to his stuff so that he could, you know, not have to be there long hours. And there's really long stretches in this movie where, you know, Dr. Loomis is just not around. Now, some of that, of course, is because a lot of the reshoots here were done after Dr. Loomis passed away. Or, I'm sorry, after Donald Pleasance passed away. Hi, Elizabeth. Your shirts always have very crisp and detailed artwork on them. Is TeePublic your company, or do you just promote it and get a cut? Well, if you purchase a shirt from my TeePublic store, yes, I get a cut. Yeah. And there was TeePublic was having a big site-wide sale. Let me see if that sale is still going on. It was 35% off of everything. Yep. The sale's still going on. So if you're interested in getting a shirt, a hoodie, a sweatshirt, whatever, they also have like phone. They sell a ton of stuff, not just shirts, but they've got everything on sale right now for like 35% off, and shirts that start at $13, which is a great deal. There's the link in the description. Go over and check them out. And here, let's see if we can see what's her name inside the washing machine here. Oh, well, she is in the washing machine, I think. Or no, I'm thinking of another movie. I'm thinking of like Resurrection. You can see like, but I don't know if you see her actually stuffed inside anything here. See, no, it's just the bloody.
Oh,
yep, he's in trouble.
Trouble.
It's Michael behind him. Oh. And his whole death here is a reshoot too, because like, you know, this his death here is kind of ridiculous, but this was the Weinsteins wanting something, you know, more graphic.
Like a power worker.
Kind of like Bucky when Bucky gets electrocuted, only not his head doesn't explode and foam doesn't spew out of his mouth. He deserved it. I know. He was a jerk. Ah, you're very welcome, Dan. Yeah, they've got tons of stuff, man. They do phone cases, mugs, pillows, laptop cases. They do tons of stuff over there. So, and everything's on sale. So, yeah, check out T Public, man. Oh, this dialogue here is ridiculous. I bet she wears crotchless panties and barks like a dog. Howard Stern probably read the script and he was like, I'm not going to say dumb dialogue like that. And like this character here, this lady's boyfriend, he's not got much going for him, does he? Or at least he doesn't have much of a character. But I mean, I think
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
yep, there's Silent Deadly Night 1 poster and there's Silent Night Deadly Night 2 poster. Who's signed the Silent Night Deadly Night 2 poster?
Eric Freeman.
Eric Freeman. What does Eric Freeman say?
Oh,
What's Eric Freeman say?
Garbage Day.
Gonna buy Ghostbuster stuff? Cool. Yeah, Jeremy's drinking a Pepsi. Just like you. Drinking a Pepsi too, Michael? Cool. I've bought 6 or 7 t-shirts from Piz's T Public shop. They're high quality and very comfortable. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Very cool. Oh, and Barry Sims here. He's in trouble now, Bubba.
He's in trouble.
Yep, he's about to get his comeuppance. Kick the audience in the face enough and they'll lick you all over. Uh-oh. Oof.
How to bury sins.
He got gutted, Bubba. He got gutted.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Barry got gutted. And now Barry's going up into the tree, Bubba. Now Barry's going up into the tree. Another funny story about Halloween 6. So Halloween 6 came out the year before Scream, right?
Batman Forever.
You had a huge crush on Tim, the boyfriend in elementary school. Oh, man. He doesn't have a whole lot to do in this movie, except just kind of stand around and look not very bright. But Jeremy's ready for Christmas, throwing in some Silent Night shout-outs. Yeah, he's already thinking ahead. Halloween 6, it comes out the year before Scream. Now, if you were alive in the early 90s, up until Scream came out, you know that the horror genre was not in a good place. And being a horror fan, you were really looked at like you were, I mean, really, a lot of my friends and a lot of the people I went to school with, I would have had more, if I'd been talking about pornography, it would have been better than talking about horror or saying I loved, horror. So I remember I was having a conversation with a buddy of mine. This is like a really close friend of mine, one of my best friends ever. And I was trying to explain to him the plot of Halloween 6 and this Thorn cult and all this craziness. And at some point, I noticed that he was he was giving me this just look of utter contempt and disgust. And he said to me, he goes, "You don't really like that stuff, do you? I mean, those movies are horrible, aren't they?" And um I mean, of course, I'm like crushed that my buddy would say that to me, right? Um it's raining red, Bubba. It's warm.
Annabelle.
You think that's Annabelle?
Annabelle.
But anyway, so my buddy, most of my friends in high school were not horror fans at all. They looked at horror movies like they were contemptible. You know what I mean? And, but I was always like, a proud horror fan. I don't care if they liked it or not. I don't care if anybody liked it or not. The following year, of course, 1996, once Scream came out, that same friend became an enormous horror fan. Most of my friends became really big horror fans. All they talked about was Scream.
Dr. Giggle.
And of course, Scream opened up a lot of people to, because Scream mentioned Halloween and Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, and even movies like The Town That Dreaded Sundown and Prom Night, Terror Train, you know what I mean, Hellraiser. That
Pet
really,
Cemetery.
I don't think they mentioned Pet Cemetery and Scream. I don't think they did. We're getting to this guy's death always kind of reminds me of the shower kill from Friday the 13th Part 4. But yeah, it's funny to think back, like, just a year before Scream, horror was just
But he's in trouble.
He's in trouble. Yeah, he's a goner here. But Scream was really a lot of people's introduction to the entire genre, really. So
Sweetie.
I can still remember that look on my buddy's face, like, you don't really like that stuff, do you? Cindy Crawford needs to contact Jeremy for a Pepsi commercial. He's making you want a Pepsi. Jeremy goes, oh, here's what's her name's kill. Yep. It's a lot better on the theatrical cut. They slow it down and they add all this editing and these flashes and stuff. She's a goner. Uh-oh. He's walking into the house. Uh-oh. He's in trouble too, Bubba. I agree with you, Anthony. Yeah. A lot of those Scream sequels were the exact same, the tropes and cliches that they lampooned in the first film were exactly the tropes and cliches that they had an overabundance of in a lot of those Scream sequels. Hey, Uncanny Spirit, what's up? Say hello to Uncanny Spirit, Bubba.
Uncanny Spirit.
Scream was scary the first time I saw it. It was that common costume. The concept that anyone could get that costume made the fear real. Yeah, they did a really good job with that costume, because that wasn't like anything special. You could get, I mean, those masks and that costume, you could get those at Walmart for super cheap in the years leading up to Scream. And then of course after Scream, those same masks and costumes got a significant markup. I remember seeing those things at Walmart pre-Scream for like, the mask was like $1. Of course, after Scream, the mask was $10 or something like that, Yeah, the thing about Scream is I still think it's a good movie, but it certainly dated itself. You know what I mean? So I don't think I don't know. I don't think Scream in the years that pass will be as heralded as, you know what I mean, Friday the 13th, Halloween, so on and so forth, because it just feels so much stuck in that one place in time. Yeah, it's really depressing thinking about the 90s and horror. It's tough naming 10 great horror films from the 90s. Oh man. I think I could do 5 pretty easy, but then and I mean, one angle that they could have kind of tackled with this movie too is the cult want Danny to be the new Michael. So I mean, Michael, maybe this is it. I don't know. I mean, the cult want to replace Michael with Danny. Maybe Michael's not ready to, hang it up yet. You know what I mean? I know that, Dan. Yes, I know that. Fiona Apple's dad is in Christmas Evil. He's the main guy in Christmas Evil. Love Christmas Evil. I admit I had an orange Scream mask. I got it as a kid. Honestly, that was one of the better costumes I wear because how warm it was. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I watched Scream again not too long ago, and I mean, it's still there. A lot of it still holds up. I think a lot of it is still really good, but it just, I don't know, it's very dated. Kind of the same way Halloween H2O just feels very dated. Halloween Kills is supposed to be brutal, from what people who saw the test screening said. Uh-oh. Michael got her. Oof. Michael. And here we got the guitar on the soundtrack. I believe Alan said he got out the Fender for he got the the whammy bar and see, there's Loomis, and Loomis has been kind of MIA in a big chunk of this movie. Do you think Quentin Tarantino could have elevated the Halloween franchise had he been involved? Well, he was he wrote either a treatment or a full script for a Halloween 6 movie, that he pitched to the Weinsteins. He wanted Scott Spiegel to direct it. And I don't remember why that never happened. I think maybe it was, I don't know. It was going to be too expensive. I don't remember why it didn't happen, but he either wrote a treatment or a full screenplay for what would have been a sixth Halloween movie. And can you imagine Scott Spiegel directing a Halloween movie? If you're familiar with Scott Spiegel's movies like Intruder and stuff. The Man in Black has been revealed, Bubba.
Man in Black.
Just Mrs. Blankenship. Oh, no. She's a member of the cult too, Bubba. Even Mrs. Blankenship can't be trusted. Scream is one of the like only one. Scream is one of two movies that I rented on VHS that I watched, immediately rewound, and watched again. I always thought this sequence was kind of funny too, because like it just kind of cuts to black, and then you've got Paul Rudd and Donald Pleasance standing outside here, and Paul Rudd's like, "What happened?" And Donald Pleasance goes, "We were drugged." So whenever you have a sequence that you don't know how to, or you have a sequence that you're not sure how to end, and you're not sure how to pick up the next scene after that sequence, just have the characters say, "I think we were drugged."
The door's locked.
The door's locked. Yep, she's stuck. They're down in the bowels of Smith's Grove Sanitarium, Bubba.
Miramax.
Yep, this was Miramax Dimension Film.
Miramax's Dimension film. The Crow.
The Crow, that was a Miramax Dimension film. Scream was a Dimension film.
Hellraiser Bloodline.
Hellraiser Bloodline was a Dimension film. So was Hellraiser 3.
Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice.
Yep, all those Children of the Corn sequels were Dimension films.
Dimension film.
What are some of your favorite Dimension films?
The Faculty.
Oh, yeah, The Faculty. I enjoyed The Faculty.
What is free?
I've not seen it in a long time. I wonder if it holds up. Here, let's straighten your seat up, Bubba. You're all twisted around here. Here. Twist. Can you twist your seat around?
Trick your seat.
Here, stand up for a second. There you go. I love this. You are a madman. You are a madman.
A madman.
A madman.
Having the Loomis.
He got knocked out.
Like a Three Stooges.
If I could have any question about this film answered, I would want to know what in the world was a machete doing on a table with surgical instruments. Not exactly a machete, but it's a big, yeah, that implement had no place on a surgical, yeah, that's, yeah. If I ever went to a surgery and I saw that thing laying next to me, I'd be like, no. Hold up. Will me and Jeremy ever do a Jason Goes to Hell commentary? Probably. Would you like to do a Jason Goes to Hell commentary?
Yes, on Friday the 13th.
Okay. We've actually got a Friday the 13th coming up, Bubba. But I've actually got big plans scheduled already for that Friday the 13th and next month.
Next month.
Yep. For those of you who don't know, I'm doing a live stream next month on Friday the 13th with Jamie Blanks, the director of Valentine and Urban Legend, I'm sorry, Peter Bracke, and Don Coscarelli.
Coscarelli.
What movies has Don Coscarelli directed?
Phantasm, Brotherhood, a Beastmaster.
Just to name a few.
The Beastmaster.
What happened to this lady?
Zelda.
She kind of looks like Zelda a little bit.
Zelda.
Yeah. Weinstein, the true boogeyman. Yes. If I could ask a question about this movie, my question would probably be like, what's with all the fetuses in this room? Do you refer to this room on, like, you've got one of those maps, the fire, in case of fire, here are your exit, things? Is that room documented on the map as being the fetus room? And what's up with all those fetuses? I think at that point in the movie, when they were reshooting the end, they were just like, what can we put on this set to make it look less like a set? And they said, jars of fetuses. And Joe Chappelle was like, works for me. I don't care. Let's get this thing over. Boom. What happened to Michael?
Got shot. Like Halloween 4.
Well, not quite like Halloween 4, because he got shot to pieces in Halloween 4. They Live commentary on Election Day or Escape from New York. That would be kind of funny. That's coming up pretty soon, too, isn't it? Oh, geez. The art department, I'm sure, had fun going all out. Yeah. I just, and even with, that when he walks into that room with all the fetuses and all that stuff in there, that just screams to me like, this is a reshoot. They threw this thing together at the very last minute. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like, Paul Rudd beating Michael with a pipe until yellow ooze pours out of every orifice, like, part of me is like, yeah, that's kind of cool. But at the same time, it's like, again, that's just something that they came up with at the very last minute. How can we kill Michael without actually killing him? Well, let's just beat him with a pipe until slime pours out the eye holes of his mask. And sounds good. Yeah. Like, look at the Michael here in this scene when he walks into the surgery room. This is a reshoot, and this Michael is much slimmer than George Wilbur. He moves differently than George Wilbur, too. So, that's an obvious giveaway, too. But what's funny here is that when they did these reshoots, they asked George Wilbur to come back, but they said, we don't want you to play Michael, though, in the reshoots. We want you to come back and do stunts. Actually, George Wilbur is one of the cult members here that gets killed. So, that'd be kind of an insult, like, yeah, we want you to come back for the reshoots. We just don't think you did very good Michael. So we've replaced you as Michael, but he can do stunts and stuff. He did it, you know what I mean? But I think a lot of people probably would have been like, yeah, screw you. Christine commentary would be good. Yeah. Yeah.
A sapple.
That's not a scalpel, Bubba. That's like a sword.
A sword.
Again, if I'm going into surgery and I see that thing near me, I'm just like, nope, not happening. If you haven't left a like on the stream, if you're watching on YouTube, please do so. I'd appreciate it. Uh-oh. I do think this is kind of cool because lights are flashing and Michael's just, going to town on people with this surgical sword. That's it. It's a surgical sword. I'm drinking just water. Just good old-fashioned water. Dan, thank you for becoming a channel member. Very kind of you, sir. So thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
Getting picky about surgical tools? Yeah, I'm not. Look, you go into surgery and you see that thing there. Yeah, you're not touching me with that thing, man. I remember seeing Stigmata a long, long time ago. That's the one with Patricia Arquette, right? Or am I thinking of a different movie?
Have to, buddy.
What happened? Oh, he got all messed up, Bubba. That effect got cut out because the effect showed like the guy's face literally going through the little bars there on the thing. It looked pretty nasty. Hey Austin, what's up? Tell Austin what we're having, what we're going to eat after the commentary, Bubba.
KFC.
Oh, here we are. It's the fetus room. Yeah, again, what is with the fetuses? I don't, were these all attempts to create Michael Myers, or I don't know. One of your favorite possession movies?
The Exorcist.
That's one of my favorites for sure. I saw a really good possession movie last night on Shudder called May the Devil Take You To. It was very good. You guys out there should look into it. If you've got Shudder, May the Devil Take You To, TOO. Oh, Paul Rudd's trying to pull a fast one on Michael, Bubba. Jeremy loves the mashed potatoes from KFC, Dan. Yep, he went from this to Clueless, and then his career took off, Bubba. Jeremy loves the mashed potatoes from KFC. That's what he usually starts with, the mashed. Jeremy will eat the mashed potatoes, the green beans, the biscuit, and the French fries first. And then sometimes not even have room for his chicken. He'll put the chicken in the refrigerator and eat it later.
Paul Rudd's in trouble.
Paul Rudd's in trouble, yeah. He just shot Michael full of yellow something. What do you think that was in those needles, Bubba? It was yellow.
Yellow.
Think it was like mellow yellow?
Mellow yellow.
You think he shot Michael full of mellow yellow?
Mellow yellow.
All right, here we go. Bam. Pipe to the face. She puts up a good fight. And Marion Hagen looks cute in this white dress, too, I gotta say. Oh, she's in trouble, Bubba. Kara's in trouble. I love the mashies from at KFC too. Yeah. They're good. They're really good. I'm not the biggest fan of KFC's new fries. A lot of people really like them. I'm not a huge fan of their new recipe fries. Look, Michael's getting beaten with the pipe, Bubba. And here comes Loomis. Cut that in from the producer's cut. They did do a good job of cutting the two together here, I think.
Michael got beaten.
Michael's getting beaten pretty good with this pipe. How many of you all out there, they are more soggy now. You're right, Cobra. The fries, yeah. Did anybody out there get to see the producer's cut on an actual bootleg long before the official release? But there's all that green crap coming out of his. Now that would be a cool Michael Myers mask to have. I think I'm surprised nobody's made that Part 6 Michael Myers mask with like the green and yellow slime all over it. That'd be a cool one. But did anybody get to see the producer's cut on an actual bootleg back in the day? With like the timestamp at the bottom of it. I don't remember how I got a hold of the producer's cut on VHS back in the day. But I remember just thinking I was the coolest kid on the block when I had that thing. It's like, oh my God. There it is, in memory of Donald Pleasance.
J.G. Brandy.
J.C. Brandy, yeah, she played Jamie Lloyd. Don't you want to listen to the... No, it's all right. I was going to say, don't you want to listen to the Brother Kane song?
No.
Oh, man. There it was, Halloween 6. The theatrical cut. Yeah. I don't know. I always get like a bittersweet feeling at the end of this movie. I don't know. John Carl Beakley did the makeup effects. That's right. I don't know. This movie brings back a lot of memories. And again, this one to me just feels like the last real Halloween movie. Because this was the last one that had Donald Pleasance in it. So I don't know, but I love Halloween 6. Say what you will about it. I love Halloween 6. I love both cuts of it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you think, Bubba?
Cool.
You like Halloween?
Thumbs up.
Jeremy gives Halloween 6 the theatrical cut. Thumbs up. Yeah. Ah, geez. Hey guys, just dropped in. First time watching y'all.
The
How you guys doing?
Skulls 2.
Doing good,
The
Christopher. How are you?
Skulls 2. Joe Chappelle directed.
Joe Chappelle also directed the Skulls too. Yeah, Joe Chappelle directs a lot of TV now. Best French fries. You know, I'd probably go with McDonald's. I think McDonald's, when you get like the fresh fries from McDonald's, those are so good. Wendy's, I think if you can get fresh fries from Wendy's, those are really good too. But I don't know, my favorite fries, just of the ordinary fast food joints, would be McDonald's. Who's your favorite fries, Bubba? French fries.
Curly fries.
Curly fries. from Arby's?
Yes.
Do you like Arby's curly fries better than McDonald's regular fries?
Curly fries.
All right, so Jeremy's going with curly fries from Arby's. Those are his favorite. Halloween 6 is nostalgic. Yeah, it's nostalgic for me too. Yeah, not the same without Donald Pleasance as Loomis. Mickey D's has the best fresh fries, and if you demand they make them fresh, they have to. You've tested this, Jamie. Very nice. Very nice. Because if you go to McDonald's at the wrong time of day, like kind of between breakfast and dinner, or, you know, after dinner, you'll get those fries that have been sitting around for too long, and they're just
Medusa.
They're not good. Yeah, it's Medusa.
Medusa.
Yeah, so you got to
turning into stone.
Yeah, don't look at Medusa in the eyes or you'll turn to stone, Bubba.
Yes.
You guys have fun tonight, but don't waste all your toilet paper. Yeah, don't have to worry about that. Hey, Stevie D, what's up? Longtime fan of the channel. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you as well. Halloween 6 has one of the best Myers and some of the best lighting. Yeah. McDonald's fries and Arby's are the best. Worst French fries are White Castle. Good God, are they soggy? I've not had, I've not had White Castle fries in forever. Hey, what's up, Versimila286? What's the stuff to put in Coke to make it cherry Coke? Grenadine. Grenadine. If you go to a restaurant that's like got a bar, always order a Coke with grenadine. That's a real cherry Coke. Like the cherry Coke that comes out of the tap, that's not but when you get a Coke and they put the grenadine in it, oh, it's so good. It's so good. If they put too much grenadine in it, in the mix, that first sip you take will immediately dry your mouth out. But it's good. It's so good. Commentaries for H2O through 2018 next year in October. Oh gosh, man. I don't know. What would be the icing on the cake for me with Halloween Kills? You're right. Yeah, Jamie. Burger King fries are good. I don't have a Burger King like near me. But I went through a drive-through at a Burger King not long ago and brought me and Jeremy home some Whoppers, and their fries were good, as I recall. I don't know. I just hope Halloween Kills is good. I just hope it's good. You know, I mean, there's going to be a lot of kills in it. Clearly, it's supposed to be brutal. So, I mean, hey, I'm all for that. Rally's French fries. Yes, Rally's are good. Rally's fries are very good. Pretty much everything at Rally's is good, in my opinion. Yeah. Also, what's my favorite mask in the franchise other than 78 or 2? I really like the Part 6 mask. I really think the Part 6 mask is cool. Not a big fan of the H2O masks. All the masks that they used in H2O, I think, are bad. They even used, in one scene, they used like an altered Part 6 mask, which is probably the best one they used in that movie. Don't like the zombie masks. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the Halloween 2018 look. Although I thought the Halloween Kills mask looked good, with half of it being burnt. I thought that looked pretty cool. So, the live stream tomorrow, our Halloween Day live stream begins at 1 p.m. tomorrow.
1 p.m. tomorrow.
So be here for that. Jeremy will be dressed
as Prince.
So the forecast for tomorrow, 100% chance of purple rain. No doubt about that. Yeah, and again, we will be giving away a couple of hockey masks, a couple of tins of those Michael Myers sour Halloween candies, and a couple of the Friday the 13th snow globes, and a couple of the Pennywise from It snow globes. So that'll be fun. I'm going down now to watch The Shining 40th anniversary on 4K. Ah, cool. PJ, enjoy that one. That's a great looking 4K too, as I recall. I love how this went from Halloween 6 to talking about French fries. Hey, it happens. It happens, man. But yeah, Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I love the film. I know it's got issues. I love both cuts of it. It's very sentimental to me. It brings back a lot of memories. And again, to me, it just feels like it was the last real Halloween. So let me do some shout outs here. Again, if you've not left a like on the YouTube stream, please do so. We would appreciate it. Shout outs to Chucky Fanatic 10. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Gabe, for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Gonzalo, for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Joey, for the $5 super chat. And Dan, welcome to One Scared Cat. You are One Scared Cat.
Hemingway.
Yeah. Thanks for becoming a channel member. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. Let's see who's still with us over on Twitch. Uncanny Spirit is still here. Halloween 6 has easily the best mask of all the sequels past part 2. I'd agree. Uncanny Spirit watched on Twitch today. A7X Fan 10. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. The name's Bond Jack. Thank you for tuning in also. Over on Twitch. Who's still with us over on YouTube? I've inspired you to get KFC tonight, Jamie. Very nice. Joe Reese, Dylan's Comics, Sean Sr., The Real Myers 78, Bill Blasco, Don Joe, Anthony Jordan, Jamie, Michael Voorhees, Dan, Noah Jones, Rootsman, Stevie D, PJ's Classic Trance channel. Nice. Brian the Scarecrow, Adam Thomas, Christopher Hernandez, Looster Star, Anthony Jordan, Verisimilitude, The Movie Geek, my buddy Dave Vanderhoff, Joey, Fun Ghoul, Captain Halloween, my buddy Keith. Let's see, who else did we have? Goblins Inc., Kowloon Reloaded, Cobra. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great, and gals, have a great Halloween Eve. Don't go out tonight and do too much pranking on this Devil's Night, right?
Devil's Night.
Yeah. And thank you guys for tuning in all this month for our month-long Halloween live commentary. It's bittersweet because it's ending now. But it's been a lot of fun. If you missed any of them, we did Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3. We've done Halloween 4, but that was a couple of months ago. But we did Halloween 5 last week and now Halloween 6 today. So that it was a lot of fun, of course. It's a tradition here to revisit the Halloween movies around Halloween. And I'm glad that we could share that with you all out there. And it's been a lot of fun. So again, tomorrow beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our Halloween Day, all treats, no tricks stream will begin. And mark your calendars for Friday, November 13th, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be joined by Jamie Blanks, Peter Brackey, and Don Coscarelli for a conversation. I'm actually working on a live stream for possibly the 6th. That could be really interesting if you are a fan of horror conventions, what the future of horror conventions might be like. So that'll be an interesting one. I'm planning on maybe doing that one on Friday, the 6th of November, but we shall see. But again, thank you all for tuning in today and watching Halloween 6 with us. Thank you all for tuning in and watching all the other Halloween live streams we've done this fun. It's been fun, hasn't it, Bubba? It's been fun. So thanks for being here and sharing that with us. Jeremy, tell everybody out there, say thanks for watching. Say we love you guys. Say have a great Halloween Eve.
Great Halloween Eve.
Say follow us on social media. Say we'll see you tomorrow. Say be good.
Be good.
Say stay safe. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Say we'll see you later.
See you later.
All right.
Say peace.
Peace. All right. He's gone. He's ready for KFC. And there you go. Say bye.
Bye.
He's ready for some KFC. And all right. So we'll see you all tomorrow beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll play you all out with some music. Thanks again for tuning in. Have a great one. Peace.